If you've ever created a conversation AI bot or agent inside of Gohighlevel, it is now even easier to create one with the guided form bot. The guided form bot is a user-friendly setup option within conversation AI that removes the need to manually prompt. Instead, it walks you through creating a bot through a structured form. You define the key goals like collecting contact information or handling FAQs, and the system builds a logic-driven, objective-based conversation flow, and it does this all behind the scenes. This is such a cool feature to create a bot or an agent without all the technical expertise needed. Alright, let me show you how it works. So inside your sub account, you're going to come down to AI agents and then come up to conversation AI. Then on the right hand side here, you're going to click on create bot, where you'll see a couple setup options. You have the general Q&A, which helps you simplify customer interactions by answering the common questions and doing so all instantly. And then next to that, we have the appointment booking. This bot helps streamline the appointment booking process and helps them grab slots if needed. So for this instance, I'm going to click on this one, click continue. Then you'll see the next stage is where we can customize the bot. So what we want to do is add a brand voice. The brand voice is a whole bunch of information that you give the bot so that it can sound like your brand's personality and identity. So if you have not created a brand voice already, click on this button over here. If you have, then just click on the drop-down menu and then choose between them. For this demo, I'm going to create a new brand voice where I can give the brand voice a name. I'm going to call it Gohighlevel Test, add the company's website URL, and then I want to set the tone of the voice to be friendly. Then down here you have additional options, but when I click on next, it's going to allow me to give the bot a name, Ben's test bot, and then down here I can select the preferred channels. So if I only want it to be, for instance, on live chat or Facebook, then I can just easily toggle off the options I don't want. So I'm going to say live chat and Facebook, and then come down here and click on next. And then finally we get to the last stage, which are the bot goals. This is where you can set what information you want collected. In this case, I'm going to say the name, the email, and the phone number. Then if I want to add custom questions to guide the conversation and collect essential customer information, then I can just describe the question. And if I want to add more, I can come down here and click on add question or objective. And let's say the customer has already had a conversation and we have some of this information, then you can even toggle on if you want to skip in case we have already collected it. So we're not asking the same questions every single time. Then since I've selected an appointment booking bot, I'm going to select the calendar, which in this case will be Ben's test calendar. And right next to that, I even have an option to trigger a workflow after an appointment has been booked. So if you set up a workflow, then you can just come here and select the workflow. I'm happy with the options I've chose, so I'm going to click on save. And you'll see the final step is where we can select it to be off, suggestive, or autopilot. Autopilot meaning that whoever comes in and contacts us on those specific channels that I selected, the bot will then automatically kick in, taking them down this process that we just built. So I'm going to click on autopilot and click on save and close. And just like that, your conversation AI agent has been created, and you'll see that guided form option was super quick. We did it in just a couple minutes, and it will now represent your brand's identity in an amazing way. As always, thanks for watching.